Okay guys, today I got for you another monthly favorites episode in which I'll be sharing with you those perfumes I've been wearing the most during November 2024, and typically I like to talk about my most loved fragrances of the month. However, it's an exception because there are a couple of disasters on the list today, so keep on watching to find out more about them. Make sure to check out the description box for all the health information, and please give this video a huge thumbs up, as well as feel free to subscribe to my channel. And without any further ado, let's get started. So hello and welcome everyone to today's monthly favorites episode. I can't believe that winter is literally just around the corner, and I have so many perfumes, definitely over 10 to share with you. So let me know about your monthly favorites down below, and let's dive right into it. I want to open this list with something that I've been wearing literally every weekend. I bought Angel's Kiss by Ariana Grande, and she came out with this more luxurious kind of niche privé collection that is pretty accessible and affordable couple of months ago, and we got only this fragrance, which is a bummer, but it is so special, you guys. So it smells of rose water. It smells very sweet but not over the top. It's an almost edible type of fragrance that reminds me of oriental sweets, and I love those. Lacum, don't tell me more. So there is dark vanilla, there is salted amber, there's this rose water gelato that is so authentic and real that I absolutely love it. And I've been layering it with a couple of other fragrances, but I bought it specifically for the weekends because it's my happy fragrance. Let me know if you do that too. And if you are wondering which perfumes I've been pairing it with, it's actually this berry fleur from the brand OMG, like Eau de Parfum, but like OMG. I love the name. It's such a cool bottle design and just a very modern approach, creating perfumes that are not overly complicated but at the same time trendy and modern smelling. So make sure to give them a try, especially if you're in the United Kingdom, because that's where this brand is from. Probably I need to spray it over the Angel's Kiss. Let's actually do that. So this is definitely a berry perfume, and there is some almost nostalgic rosiness in there. So it smells like berry flowers, if flowers smelled of berries. So nice. And I like that it is kind of muted. There is this nostalgia in the background. That's why it is rather wintry to me, because typically I reach for those straightforward floral and fruity fragrances in the summer. Let me know if you're the same, but this, my gosh, there's something so special about it, especially in the dry down. It reminds me of glossy magazine papers. Remember when they used to put perfume samples in there and you just needed to rub on the glossy magazine pages? It has that vibe, and it has brought me lots of compliments because I've been loving to wear it to work, but also layering it with that previous fragrance. And you know what? I've been so into the note of strawberry that I'm working on the best of episode dedicated to this note in perfumery, and if you have some great fragrance recommendations featuring it, let me know. But for that, I kind of blind bought Nudo Sweet Berries from the brand Fragrance World, and it is an Arabic brand, so the fragrance is pretty cheap, and I liked the bottle. It was kind of cute, and fragrance got compared to my favorite Oriana, so I was like, you know, it's gonna be lovely. And the thing is, you might want to check out my unboxing that went wrong, because in that video I opened a whole bunch of brainy Arabic perfumes that turn out to be disasters. So this is sort of like Oriana. It's like more coolish, sweet, a little bit fruity, floral fragrance, but it smells cheap and a little bit synthetic, if you know what I'm talking about. And there is this coolness in there that is hitting on metallic, so I don't like that. And you might be wondering why I'm talking about it in this video. Well, I try to be fair to it and give it a couple of wear times, but you know what? It's an update. It's still a no-go for me, but at least it's better than this one, also from the Fragrance World, and I thought it's gonna be right up my alley because Ambroise Parfum got compared to some of very expensive Guerlain's perfume, and I love that brand so much, so I thought it's gonna be, oh, blah. Literally, it gives me headache, and I rarely react that way to perfumes. I can handle a lot, but this is over the top even for me. This smells so disgusting. It smells dirty, but like not in a sexy way. And it's just like this muddy, woody, dirty, fragrance that I just can't stand. So yeah, check out that video. I'd appreciate your likes because, you know, I spent my money blind buying fragrances that I've been curious about, that I probably won't be wearing. However, I try to, you know, experience them during different weather conditions for the night and daytime. And this one, Minia Coco Lush, from the brand Paris Corner, that comes in a beautiful bottle. I'll give it that, just that, because it's very, very cloying. And I mean, like, when you're wearing it, it's okay, but if you want to smell on it, it smells of very cheap hairsprays that you get at the drugstore, which just clay your head together, so it's extremely sticky. This is how I would describe this fragrance that features a luscious floral notes and musk, blah blah. For me, it is not doing anything. One time it reminded me of, I believe, no! Typically I'm a dropper, but my earring fell off on itself. So I was telling you that that fragrance, it reminded me of a perfume, and I was thinking, what is this almost creaminess, but it's like so artificial. And there's this perfume, Blanche something, maybe it's that, I don't own that. I have a couple of perfumes in that style, but yeah. Anyway, now we are done with all of the disasters. Let's talk about great stuff. And Ottimo from Panua has been like my go-to for night outs. And you guys, this is such a powerful perfume, and it is very special because, first of all, it smells expensive, it smells rich, and it smells of like beautiful dessert, like something delicious you might order in the restaurant. So it's like a mature, very grown up, and also at the same time trendy fragrance. For me, it's like blend of something peaceful, maybe like very high quality tea, and nice creamy delicate dessert that is just airy and it literally melts in your mouth. This is a gorgeous gourmand fragrance that is not straight up sweetness. So I highly recommend this for any night out. My gosh, this Yash, the compliments. People ask me about it, and then when they found out about this Swiss brand, they're like, oh, I've never heard about it. I'm like, that's what I'm here for. So currently they have a great Black Friday deal, so check them out. And this fragrance, like with this beautiful woodiness in the background, it's so special. So yeah, I've been loving that. And surprisingly also Love's Waves, from Reefs. Now this is a lovely white floral perfume, and typically I like those when it is just a bit warmer outside. However, I was just like feeling tuberose this month, and in here, oh, it is just so good. It's that type of very juicy, bright floral tuberose, and I smell a little bit of greenery in there, and at the same time like almost wet sweetness. So it's a very beautiful kind of aphrodisiac perfume. If you love Armani's My Way, you will definitely enjoy this one. I feel like it has a bit more power, which I appreciated for, and actually I've been wearing it with another perfume that features some white flowers, but in there we have more orange blossom and powder. This is fresher. This definitely reminds me of a beautiful white floral bouquet, so it smells realistic of flowers. And this is a great alternative for My Way in case you're looking for something just a bit stronger than that one. And fragrance I've been loving to layer it with is Song for a Queen from Roos&Roos. This is a newer perfume in my collection, and it's probably the most worn one in the last couple of months, because it's just like me in a bottle. Literally, guys, so powdery. It is for those who can't get enough of powderiness. If powdery perfumes are not powdery enough for you, you need to try this one out. There is something a little bit, I would say, it's not an old-fashioned perfume, but it will remind you of a boudoir, it will remind you of creams and makeup. It smells very glamorous. Heliotrope is the star ingredient in this perfume, and I love it because it's ultra powdery. We have some orange blossom in here, a lot of vanillic musk, so it is ultra powdery. It is very feminine, it is very elegant. No need to say that it is my most worn and loved and also complimented perfume, because the sillage on this one is big, and layered with something like, you know, a fresh tuberose fragrance. It's a dream team, and you can get this perfume with my discount, so make sure to give it a try. And another fragrance that I've been loving to wear, but actually at home, this is probably my most worn, cozy, intimate, homey fragrance, is Yolk from the brand SORADORA. Now, I've already update you on this fragrance that I've been wanting to get literally since the day I tried it, because it's me again, but in a different way. One of the most unique fruity perfumes, because in here we have a gorgeous apricot note, and it is mixed with asmanthus, which makes sense because that Asian flower is reminiscent of apricot skin and at the same time leather, so it has a great texture. And what's most special about this one is not that it's like fruity and powdery and textural and soft and just like so enveloping. It's the sesame note in the background, and it is a little bit roasted, just adds something delicious to this fragrance, which is not sweet. So when I'm saying it's delicious, it's not sweet, it's just extremely cozy, soft, very sensual, and it smells very luxurious. You guys, it's amazing. It was love at first sniff for me. I took some time to get it, now I'm obsessed. And in case you are into something that is a little bit softer and a little bit more gentle, not like an outgoing perfume right in your face, make sure to give it a try. It's so good, and you can actually get SORADORA Perfumes with my discount, so I highly recommend you to look into those. And while we're talking about something a little bit more intimate, my gosh, have you already seen my review on Orientica's new Arte Bellissimo collection? There are 2 new fragrances. Benny loves the black one. Check out my review on them because they are top-notch. This smoking gorgeous fragrance is something so, you know, like just inviting and extremely chic that I can't get over it, you know. It's so good. It smells very clean. There is beautiful and just mouth-watering crisp fruitiness in there. My mom described it as, you know, like a very nice and crisp apple. Benny says it's rather like juicy, and it makes sense. I believe there is cherry in there, but for me it smells super, you know, just like uplifting and almost like not wearing a perfume in a way. But I've been loving to wear it so much because it's just very easygoing, you know. It's not one of those overly complicated perfumes, so I've loved it. Fuck, I dropped it. For that, my god, my heart. And now let's talk about something else, something on the different side, something very bold, my gosh. Voluptuous Oud from Francesca Bianchi. Her new release is something special for sure. If you're familiar with this brand, probably no need for me to introduce it to you. But you guys, this fragrance is no joke. If you like something in the way that smells very warm and oudy, but also of dry plum and honey, you will love this. There is something animalic and very powdery in there. It is for those who are looking for a fragrance with oud that would have this warming sensation with a big sillage. It projects super well. I love to wear it out because it's cold, and on the outerwear it is fantastic, super cool. You can get it with my discount. Don't sleep on this new release from Francesca Bianchi. It's fantastic, and the longevity, as all of her fragrances, is, you know, excellent. All right, we have 2 fragrances left, one of which is new release from Pearlescent collection by Gallagher Fragrances, and this is their new banger. I used to be addicted to some of their perfumes, Baklava being my #1 favorite, but I don't know, I guess Caramel will replace it just for now because that is rather like a summery choice for me. This, however, you guys, it is just like the perfect gourmand fragrance. It doesn't smell too, you know, I would say it's not a juvenile fragrance. It smells grown up, but at the same time in the vein how modern fragrances smell. So it's attractive for sure. I mean, like with vanilla, with caramel, with the creme brulee accord that is finally so close to the real thing, because I've smelled a lot of fragrances that were almost burnt featuring note of creme brulee, so this is the best one so far. And it's, you know, not like a heavy caramelized perfume. It still has some life to it. and it changes throughout the day. It is a little bit woody too, so super cool balance. I'm very pleased with this fragrance. I've been wearing it to many different occasions, catching up with friends, going out to a Christmas market, even to work. It's an all-over pleasing fragrance. You know, Gourmands are great, so if you're in the States, if you are in Texas, this is the brand you need to check out. And then your releases are awesome. I've already shared with you my thoughts on them in another video, as well as on the new ones from Perfume. Such a cool French brand, and Blonde Purple has been on my wish list for many months. I actually wanted it for the summertime just because it's that type of a luscious, exotic, fruity fragrance that I typically would wear in the summer. But you guys, I started wearing it now, and I need to tell you something. My students asked me about it. A student literally told me, like a male student, I love your perfume. He was like very attracted, and it's not like they ask me that every time, because I have specific fragrances that I wear there and they're used to that, but it was the first time I was wearing it, and like I saw the reaction. I entered the room and they were like, what are you wearing? So this is a gorgeous, and yeah, it's just a very happy fragrance. It's no surprise for me that it gets such a positive reaction, because it's juicy, you know, it's explosive. It smells of mango puree. If you like mango, my gosh. When I tried this perfume, I looked up the notes. I know that there is like currant in there, and I guess some more, you know, like yellow flowers. So I wanted to find something in that style, and it's not that easy. So it's not overly complicated, but at the same time unique and very likable. If you're looking for a happy fragrance, give it a try. It's really good. And with that being said, that is it for this monthly favorites episode. I hope you enjoyed watching it. If so, please give it a huge thumbs up. Maybe I inspired you to try out some new fragrances. Let me know your feedback and your most worn perfumes down below in the commentary section. I'm here to answer any questions you might have. Follow me on my social media to stay in touch. And if you want to shop for perfumes, make sure to use my discounts. All the information is down below in the description box. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to stay tuned, smell good, subscribe to my channel, and we'll see each other next one really soon. Bye guys.